Last Tuesday, I invited you to ask me anything. Any questions you had that were connected to psychology, psychotherapy, counselling, feel free to fire them in a message to me and ask me the question. I got a couple of questions in that were quite interesting, actually. There's some very curious people out there. Love it. One of the questions I got was, do I believe that mental illness comes from childhood? Excellent question, actually. Thank you. The short of it is no, I don't. I absolutely don't. I don't think everything comes from childhood. I think that's a bit too simple, unfortunately. I think our mental health is made up of a number of things. Factors such as our environment, our biology, and our psychological state, how we respond to stress, and basically what pushes us to survive. So there's quite a lot to it. In terms of mental illness, I think anyone is in danger of having mental illness at any time in their life. Sorry, but that's my view. I think it's quite complicated. I think that there are many, many things that can cause a mental health struggle, which then may escalate into what we perceive to be mental illness. So, like some of the things that would have an impact directly on our mental health, as far as I'm concerned, are cause mental health struggles, which could then lead on to mental illness, would be things like injury, infection, substance abuse and addiction, PTSD, trauma for sure, relationships, stress, job stress, redundancy, like self-esteem, sense of worth, nutrition, lifestyle, exercise, like basically how we live our lives. So everything has an input and therefore has a direct effect on our mental fitness levels. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not as simple as there is one source or one time in our lives that is the trigger point for mental illness. I think mental health, mental fitness is something that needs to be maintained, just like physical fitness. And basically it's up to us to keep ourselves in shape mentally. Thank you for your question. If you have any other questions, please do send them in. I'll come back to you next Tuesday. Therapy Tuesday, ask me anything. And let's get to know each other.